Guys, welcome to another episode of Bubble Teas and Schadenfreude Gaming. The guy who always sounds like he's high all the time and he smokes that good shit. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you guys how to coin optimally. Whew, give me a minute, let me bring up my trusty notepad. Notepad. Hey, done. Okay, so this game can be a bit confusing to many people, and I often see people do a lot of mistakes with recharging though. So like this is a free to play game, but there's a lot of content that you can get by spending money. So wait, let me see. So this is the type of things that you can spend your money on. So a lot of people, when they get into the game, they just recharge and they don't know how to, they burn themselves out. So I figured that this guide will teach people how to recharge optimally. Okay, so it's okay to be free to play though. There's not like anything like, I'm sure the whales in this game pay enough for the server. You can have fun as free to play, but if you have some disposable income in this game and you want to recharge, it's all power to you, man. So I'm gonna show you. So if you look at my notepad right here, it's basically I'm gonna try and see whether I can make this a bit bigger. So let's see, 22 is good. Okay, so right now, as you can see, these are the components of the game. So that you have your research, you have your troops, you have your gear, you have your refinement, you have your troop appearance and your commanders. Actually I'm gonna put this a bit above, man. Yeah. You have your loyalty for your tavern, you have your badges, you have your dragon, the second one, and your dragon skill, and your research notes, and your honor banners, and there's some special and like real events and stuff. So people often get burned out recharging or like spending stuff, but there's actually an optimal way to do it though. Like you don't have to get everything now, and I'm gonna show you how to budget it properly. So when you start out the game, I recommend you always rushing your research. What research to do is obviously, let me mute my bring it down, bring this shit down. Notes poop, not poop. Okay, so research, I recommend you doing your expedition and pacification. Get this to max first and getting your T4 second. So I recommend having this skill over the T4 skill, the military. Once you have your exhibition and beyond, you're gonna get speed ups and resources and stuff that's gonna make your exhibition and your military research a lot easier. So how should a person start recharging though? So let me bring up my trusty notepad again. So what I recommend is always having goals. Like if you have, like if you start the game and you always and you have a budget, goals according to your budget. So if you're recharging just little bit per month, I recommend you getting the monthly card, iron gift. Monthly card is $10, iron gift is 20. These are the two and Westeros pass. As a free to play or media or like very small coiner, you can actually do this per month and it'll be totally fine though. Then let's say if you wanna you're going to PvP and you need better stats and stuff that are like listed above. Depending on your needs and your budget, you should always like pick one aspect of the thing you're gonna focus. Unless you're like a mega whale, then cash rules everything around you. Good luck, buddy. You should just close this video. This video is not for you. So let's say if you're a medium coiner, which you're gonna spend $50 a week. Yeah, we'll consider this small to medium though. Like $50 a week is just like, yeah, it's not too much though. It's not way lesser than what I spend. Okay, so if you're going for $50 a week, which equals to about 200, I highly recommend you just depending on where you are at the game. Let's say if you're starting, get the monthly card for 50. For let's say budget monthly card 10. If the iron gift comes up, get the iron gift, which is another 20. Then you focus on what you have. Let's say if you want to go for your research, you allocate about 30 to 20 bucks per week on getting the research speed up. Not everyone is in the top alliance where speed up is free though. It's actually viable to get the research speed up. Then once you hit your expedition and your T4, maybe you can go easy on the research. Then after the research is finished, you decide you wanna do your commander. So for your commander is individual. Let's say if you wanna play infantry, you get the Liz, Kez, whatever her name is, or Liz, Andrea, and Sinara. You best buy one pack a week. Don't rush it, like slowly, steady as she goes. So 150 x3. Then if you're focusing on cavalry, you get Liana Mormon, Liana Waters, Lila Mormon, and the new one, Enzo. If you're going for spear, just get Jamie and Miranda. But let's say if you can't decide and you just don't know what formation you want to go to, I highly recommend just getting Julian and Kevin. So let's say if I was spending 50 bucks or 20 bucks a week, like I would actually just do the first pack of each tree and just one Julian. So if I was a small coiner, like 20 per week, and I just finish my T4 research expedition beyond, or I just want to focus on my commander and I decide the formations I want to play, I'm just going to get Julian and either the infantry set or the cav set or the spear set. Or if you're unsure of what formation you want to play, you can just pick Julian and Kevin until you decide, or like you see which formation you like to play though. Highly recommended that if you don't really want to spend that much money, you just get Julian and Kevin and you supplement the rest with free to play commanders. It's actually not that bad. You have very decent stats though. Okay, so let's budget this out. So 20 per week, 4 packs, you will get all the commanders go in 33 weeks, which is 4 months. Yeah, 4. I can spell months though. 4 months. Not 4 months, wait. 4. No, slightly more than 4 months. 4 divided by 4. Steady, and she go 8 months. That can't be right though. You just get it in time though. So it's like you don't need to buy the second tier and third tier, and you can like just do this easily. Then if you decide that your commanders are gold or you wanna splash a bit more, you should always like look at this thing here and decide which thing you wanna improve on. So let's say if my commanders are all gold and it's pretty decent, I can just forego it and I work on my gear. Gear is subjective though. You can use the rebel leader stuff and get the gear, but it take very long. So maybe you can just buy 1 or 2 packs of the specific type that I showed in my stuff. Then you go for your badges. I'm a high advocate of using black diamonds for badges though. Badges are with blue diamonds is actually really off value, and the Westeros ship is very slow to get badges if you want to play all formations. This research note and honor banners, research note is not for everyone though. It's for the people who are playing bannermen who need a bigger rally size, so most people can omit this. So basically I'm saying that like if you look at for example, if right now everything is good and I just want to focus on I'm going to show you my screen. Give me a minute. Okay. Okay. So right now I done most of my commanders to gold, and except I don't have the new one. My Hector is at purple. my list cat is at blue, and my Enzo is at blue to purple. So I'll just buy one pack a week, 50. Then slowly I'll get them to gold, cause like I'm in no rush though, cause I already have a decent base. Like my commanders are already decent, not real decent, but decent. So if you look at the gift shop today, there is actually nothing for me to buy except the wheel, spin the wheel. Yeah, I bought that already. So always, like, what I'm trying to say here is that always have specific goals and look for packs that you want to improve the aspects of your account, and always have a proper budget and just spend according to your budget though. You don't have to go crazy. The game is designed as such that they will always have content or spending for low, medium spend and high spenders. The difference between a low and a high spender is basically the high spender will get it faster. If you're not actively PvPing or your server's pretty slow, you can just take your time though. But if you wanna chase up with one guy in your server and you have the disposable income too, I recommend you just focusing on one thing at a time and just making it like good though. So always know the packs that have value. For example, the research, I'm gonna say the best pack is the time navigator or something, the one with the 50% off. Commanders are always a good buy though. So like I know a lot of people are just low spenders and they just buy the commanders pack. It's totally fine. It's a fun way, and commanders have like tavern bonus and stuff. If then you decide that your tavern, like right now, my tavern is not fully max yet, but I am willing to, like, this is decent enough for me. Like I don't need to work on it anymore. Like it's very expensive for me to go to the next level, so I probably won't buy any tavern stuff. My badges, I am still currently working on it. My infantry is gold. I'm working on getting my spear and calf, but once that finish, I'll either work on my sap awakening or on my refinement. So always have a clear, precise goal on what you want to do with your money in this game. Okay, what? So optimal coining. Always wait for Mondays for coupons, and there is certain packs that are of value, but if you don't need it or you currently don't have like you see something on sale but you don't have the disposable income for it, don't get it. It will come around. It will always come around. So this is what I want to say about coining, man. A lot of people just burn themselves out, or they randomly spend money for like stupid shit. I'm just here to clarify. And one more thing I see in new servers is that people coin for resources. Never do that. Always gather or get the Alliance Bank to supply you with the resources. Resources for black and blue diamonds is extremely overvalued. So be smart and only coin for stuff that you want to improve on your account. So what else can I say about coining? Yeah, depends on where you are in the game though. So I hope like this gives a rough picture. There's like, if I was working on research, I probably won't get this pack because I already have the material chest. So whenever I see a pack and it contains something that I don't need, I would generally avoid it. But if I see like this thing, like I can use everything in this pack, I probably would buy it though, but not now. I'm saving money for tomorrow's event. This is very good if you want to get your infantry and spear set coming along. And yeah, generally that's it about coining though. So always set goals you want to improve on the aspects of your account, and always plan ahead and cater to your budget. If you can't decide, just play the navigator and get the monthly surprise. You'll never go wrong with those two. Alright, this has been Bubble Teas. Take care.